Hello, hello.
There you
What?
go.
It said the host has left.
Yeah, I'm back now. Can you see me?
Yeah. Yes.
All
Hello,
right.
hello.
You're live now. All
There
right.
we
There we go.
go.
There we go. Did you send it
Yeah.
to Queen as well?
I didn't send it to her. I could do it right now.
Yeah, she can come up if she wants to. But for those of you who are in the chat, welcome to my first live
Oh,
in the new year. Um, I decided to do like a live panel with the wonderful Liz 41,
thank you.
um,
Thank you.
who, as you guys know, is my ex-wife. But today we're having a panel discussion, and we have three prompts that I would like to have her answer and also give my take on it. The first one is, what is the biggest barrier to relationships today? The second one is, why do people cheat, and is it ever justified? And three, has social media ruined personal growth in relationships? So, first,
Okay.
Liz, the first question I have for you is, what is the biggest barrier, in your opinion, in relationships today?
Biggest barrier.
Yes.
I think the biggest barrier I want to say is I think people want things quick, like they don't have patience. Like people want everything so here right now, you know,
Yes.
and it's a I think people just don't have patience for one another on certain things, and they just want people to know exactly what they want, like they're mind readers and communication, So I feel like there's a lack of that going on. Oh,
Okay. That makes sense. So you feel like the biggest barrier nowadays is communication?
communication along with patience and comprehension and compromise. I feel like those things all take place together. So I feel like there's a lack of it.
Okay.
And
I will say, I'll agree with you. I think the biggest barrier we have nowadays in this modern era is communication. I think what we haven't got to a level of understanding with men and women is because we speak differently. Women and men communicate differently.
thank
Whereas
you.
men communicate to solve, like when we communicate, especially you talk to me, you asking me a question, I want to solve the problem. That's how we're socialized. Whereas women, you guys communicate to be heard and to be understood. So when you have on one side a person trying to solve problems and the other person just wants to speak on how they feel, you're gonna have some issues. And so I agree with you. I do think the barrier today in today's dating is communication is number one. I don't think people communicate what they want out of life. I think they just go into it like, oh, she's fine, he has money, or whatever the case may be, and we should work. And as we all know, um, it's worth more than that. Relationships are way deeper than that. So if you're only visual or you only looking for somebody to financially take care of you, you're gonna have some problems. Because communication, you have to communicate what you want from the get go. Because once you start involving these little things right here, kids and livelihood, you start tying your life together. It's too late to say I made a mistake. But how you feel about that?
I agree with you on that. He's just too cute. I'm sorry. He's just adorable. Look at him.
I, I appreciate it.
Hi. You know what? I can't help it. You're just too
Yeah,
cute. He looks a lot like Jordan. They have a lot of
yeah, he does.
similarities.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
So
but
do you do
yeah,
you,
I just
how
what
do
were
you,
you
how
gonna
do you
say?
like yeah how do you like communication? Like, what is your communication style? Like, if you're looking for a guy to date, how would you like him to approach you? Like, how you like for
Well,
him to speak to you?
I feel like what I've learned, especially in the past, even with we were married and everything like that. You're not mind readers. We're not mind readers. You guys are not mind readers. So I think it's important, even if somebody you think they know you, sometimes you might have to repeat things like because to remind them, like not to just assume that the person fully knows what you like and don't like, because sometimes people forget we are human.
For sure.
Hello, welcome in.
Hi,
Hi,
Marilyn.
Marilyn. Welcome
Oh,
into
so
the live. Thank you for the light.
yep. So
Hi,
Marilyn
Queen.
Queen. So we right now we're doing like a prompt. We have three questions. And the questions are: what are the barriers to modern day relationships? Um, why do people cheat, and is it ever justified? And then three, has social media ruined personal growth and relationships? All right, ladies, back to what you were saying.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was
Yes.
talking about communication and like how we some people, even if you've been in a relationship with someone for a long period of time, we change. What
Yeah.
we like today may not be what we like tomorrow or 5 years from now. We might evolve and change. That's
Yes.
so cute. I can't with the cuteness.
Yeah.
It's
He's gonna
cuteness
be in the
over
comment.
explode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What you're saying?
Cheating is never justified. Of course not.
Oh, we
No,
don't get
I
to
agree
that.
with that.
Oh,
We're
Maryland,
gonna,
Maryland, we don't get
Mar-
to that, but we definitely don't get to that
yeah,
part. But what you're saying? Nuh-uh.
yeah.
What you're saying?
So I was gonna give like maybe an example of
Go ahead. Go for it.
like it's like something simple like dislikes and likes. I think it's important that when you get in a relationship with someone that you communicate the big things and the small things, whether even it's like wanting kids or what happens if you can't have kids, or like people like don't ask those questions till later on, and then they're like, well, I want kids but I don't want kids, and it becomes issues. So I feel like doing this stuff early on will give you a reason to either move forward or step back and move to someone else. Like, I think a lot of things could be avoided with communication, whether, like you said, the aesthetics of, oh, they look good, oh, they're fun, oh, they're this, but a relationship is more than just fun, and what somebody has is deeper than that.
I agree.
So,
I definitely agree. I think if you're a single individual and you just want to enjoy life, you want to have fun, it's okay to do surface level stuff, surface level questions. Where are you from? Where do you work? What do you do for fun? That kind of thing. Those are surface level questions. But once you want to build a actual relationship with someone, you need to go a little bit further. And so I have this thing called non-negotiables, and then you have concessions. So you already know because we were together for 11 years. I put my non-negotiables out day one. When you first
true.
meet me, I tell you exactly what I'm about, what I'm looking for. I don't waste anyone's time because I don't want anyone to waste my time. And then compromises. There's some things I can compromise with, but my non-negotiables, I'm not going to move it. To me, your non-negotiables are your morals. They're who you are, and so I shouldn't have to change who I am in order to get with you, right? But if
Right.
there's some things that you may do. Let's say if you like rap, but I like jazz, I can compromise with that. But if you say like but if you say something like I don't know, I cuss out my like I believe in disrespecting my partner, then we're not gonna work because I don't believe in doing that. I don't like calling people out their names. I just don't do that. So I don't. So I think that I agree with you. The biggest barrier for 100% is communication in a relationship, and people just going for the fleeting moments and not for the long term success. And they want everything quick. How you doing, Derek?
Mhm.
How
Hi,
you doing,
Derek.
Derek?
Thank you for finding us. Derek, cool. I'm so glad you found us, Derek. Thank you for coming. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Hi.
But
Hi, Josiah. You
so
want to
anybody
play?
anybody in the chat, do you guys what do you guys feel is the biggest barrier nowadays in relationships? What do you feel like is causing people to like not want to be in relationships or be married? And Queen, can you please moderate the chat, please? You can moderate, make sure we don't miss anything because I'm not always looking down like Liz. Liz is better at this than me. Um,
Oh,
but
he wants toys. Of
until we
course,
get
he wants
another,
to play.
no, he needs to go to sleep. His mom said he needs to sleep the whole time, so she's at work right now.
Oh, so he's cranky.
All right, and then now, Liz, the second prompt. Why do people cheat? We'll start with part one. Why do people cheat?
I think it ties into that whole communication, and assuming that your partner knows what you want or what's lacking in a relationship. I think if people actually take the time to talk about their feelings and communicate it, but also um, when you do that, that person has to be
Oh wow.
willing to listen, to compromise. 8 months ago, I caught my husband cheating on me. We're separated that day. Oh,
Marilyn,
I'm so sorry,
uh,
Marilyn.
Well, the thing about it, Derek, when you say communication overrated, understanding is the best thing in the world. The thing about it is you can't a person can't understand what they don't understand, right? If you can't communicate what you want to be understood, it won't fly through. Like my thing is think about a language, right? If I speak Spanish and you speak Spanish, there's a level of communication, there's a level of understanding there. But if I speak English, you speak Spanish, and we there's no filter there. That communication barrier can't be surmounted. Then we won't have problems. So you have to have both of those things within actual communication. But then after actual communication, there's understanding. That's the problem. People don't understand one another, and therefore they can't communicate effectively. But I do definitely agree with you that understanding need to be tied into that. But Liz, what you were saying about cheating? Sorry.
I, yeah, so I think people cheat because various reasons. Everyone's different. I don't think it's not acceptable.
Oh no,
Hands down, it's not,
for sure,
not at all. I don't
100%.
agree with it. I don't condone it. But I think it happens for the reason of lacking of something within that person, not the person that is being cheated. That person is maybe not healed from their own trauma. You know, they haven't worked on themselves, and maybe they haven't worked on it, and they're traumatized in their own way. So hurt people, right? Without even
Yeah,
realizing that's what they're doing.
one
Um,
hundred percent, one
but I
hundred
think
percent.
if it's a, I do think if it's,
You see, Queen
wait,
said,
let
"I
me
feel
see.
like people cheat due to feeling like their partner is lacking certain things, but communication will help people." Exactly, exactly, and
Exactly,
that's why.
Queen.
Yep, exactly, Queen. That's why I had that as a second prompt. So to piggyback off what Liz was saying, people cheat for a myriad of reasons, but the two prevailing thoughts is one, they're lacking something, and two, their partner is lacking something. So when a person feels neglected, they don't communicate it. They never say it. The person has no awareness, and therefore they keep going over and over and over again. And then so then now that person say, okay, I'm not feeling heard. They didn't communicate it. They don't, but the other person's like, okay, they don't have the wherewithal to see that. And then that person say, you know what, I'm done with this. And then someone else start giving them the attention they crave. So you have another person out there getting attention. They getting their attention, and now that they start to feel that void. They forget about all the other stuff they built. They live in that moment. I got the attention. A good movie that you can look that kind of like sums that up is the movie, what's it called? It was Tyler Perry's Temptation. Temptation. Remember, she had a good
Temptation.
husband. She had a good husband, and then she went out, and that billionaire guy was like all in her face, giving her flowers, remember her birthday, and she saw that as, oh, that's the best gift. And men and men oftentimes cheat when they feel like they can get something better. So like Marilyn said, like when Marilyn said, what she said, like sometimes people they cheat 'cause they can't be satisfied. Yeah, a lot of men and women, but men, it happens a lot on the men's side where they feel like they can get more. They can have more. Why have one when I can have two? Why have two when I can have three? And it's like when you have that type of mentality where you're never satisfied, where everything you have to keep on doubling, tripling, quadrupling, you're gonna have problems. You gonna have it's something inside yourself that's broken that can't be satiated with just that one person because
Mm-hmm.
you know a person can be what you need if you tell them what you need. If you never tell them what you need, then there's no way for them to know, and therefore they're going to
Exactly.
continue to fall. So that's my opinion.
Exactly.
Yes,
People are not
communication.
mind readers. And I
Exactly.
think also we have to understand we change as we grow, and to have someone to grow with you, you know what I mean? So what you want in your 20s is may not be what you want in your 30s, 40s, 50s. So we're continuously evolving and changing as we grow.
I know that's right,
And
Derek. That's what I said too. Sorry. That's what I
there's a
said.
difference in listening here. That's why I say communication, comprehension, and compromise. Like all those things. There, comprehension. If you don't comprehend what somebody's saying, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again, that's the definition of insanity.
Yep.
Um, so that
Oh,
shows
hey,
that they don't
Lily.
care. Hi, Lily.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep, exactly. And that's what cheating is all about. I tell people all the time, when a person get cheated on, I tell every person, I help people all the time. When you get cheated on, a lot of the time it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that if whether or not your partner communicate. Now, if your partner communicated how they feel and you choose to neglect it, now we're in a realm of, and I don't think you should cheat. This ain't no justification to cheat. But if a person say, "Hey, I feel like you're not spending time with me. I feel like you could." That's important. I feel stuff like saying you don't do this. That then people get on the defensive, and like Derek was saying, that's when you have the problem. If you start telling somebody what they are and what they're going through, now they get on the back foot. They get defensive, and now they're not even listening to you. That they're hearing you, but they're not really listening to what you're saying, and they're listening to respond. And now nothing is getting. There's a barrier there, and nothing is getting through. But if your partner say, "Hey, I feel neglected," and you decide, "Well, you know what? I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do," then you can't really get mad per se that person start looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's what happens when respect and trust leaves a relationship. Is on life support. It's going to collapse. It's going to collapse. You can't. Our relationships cannot survive if there's no trust and respect there. And cheating is the ultimate form of disrespect. It just
It
is.
is.
So one, and then the second prompt: is it ever justified? Is there ever a reason a person can cheat, in your opinion? In chat, you can answer too.
I just wanted to look at Marilyn, what she wrote.
Okay. Okay. What you say?
What do you think about forgiving your partner for cheating? And is it
Okay.
true once a cheater, always a cheater?
Okay. Oh, you want me to answer that? You want to go?
You can go ahead.
Okay. So to answer your first part, Marilyn, when you say what do we think about forgiving your partner? Okay, so to me, it depends on the strength of that relationship. To me, it depends on if that's your non-negotiable. Though, let me start there. If your non-negotiable is cheating, is a no-no for me, then there's no there no. Then the answer will be no. But if you say if your whole thing is like cheating, although I don't want to be cheated on, but if I somehow if someone cheated on me, could I forgive them? It depends on the strength of the relationship. If I truly love you and I adhere to those vows, because we all take vows when we get married, right? If I hit for better for worse, that is a worse. Then we can go through couple counseling, go through it. Now that's where that trust part goes. That trust part, it eats away at you. Now every time they go out to dinner or they go out with their friends, you thinking, are they cheating? So that now you have to do some inner work. Is it worth it? I don't think so, because you have those nights of constantly worried, constantly being afraid, constantly feeling like they lied to you over and over and over again. So can you forgive that person? Yes. Can you forgive them? Yes. Can it be worked through? Yes, I've seen it with my own eyes. I know people who got cheated once and they never cheated again. So that answers your second part. If once a cheater, always a cheater. The answer is it depends on the person. If the person found themselves in a moment of weakness, they got drunk or something like that, and that was it, and they never cheated again, I let the couple dish it out. But if a person is cheating because they simply want more, or they feel like there's a gap or a void, if there's a void, they'll keep on trying to fill it, and they'll continually fill it with other women or other vices, and then in that case, the prompt becomes true. So it's really nuanced. It's really nuanced. But how many conversations have you had? What you say? Derek said, how many conversations have you had where you tried to speak, and before you take a breath, your partner's already. Oh yeah, we had a bunch of those. Liz know that better than anybody. But yeah, we had a bunch of those. Yeah, that's true. Derek, in the beginning when I was young, because I'm a little bit younger than Liz, but when I met her, that was me. I was always trying to beat her to a point or whatever the case may be,
I
and
can never talk.
she could never talk, and she
Never
had don't say it
talk.
like this right here came through like a lot of growth between her and I, but she could never talk, so I always try to beat her to the punch like I knew, and she just like, oh my god, like you're not even listening to me, so she can
Not
speak on
even
that.
listening.
She can speak on
Not
that.
even listening. I would just shut down and be like, okay, what do I, and he'd be mad because I wouldn't say anything. I would just be like, wouldn't even
Yeah.
know what to say.
What did Lily say? You see, Lily said something. Oh, shit. Queen said, "Is it possible if both parties really want relationship?" Exactly, Queen. If both partners agree, then yeah, it can work. Otherwise, it would never work. Um,
Yeah, that's true. Both people have to want it.
yeah,
Both people
exactly. They
have
always
to
say
want it.
the strength of relationship. It truly matters. It really matters. If you have a weak relationship, it's simply going to lead to cheating again. You'll have a good moment, like maybe 2 or 3 years of like nothing, because the person feel like there's a spotlight on them, and then they revert back to their original self. Which is why you asked that. Darius said, I'm an old head. Hey, Darius, I'm almost 40 years old, my guy. Liz is 40. I'm almost 40. And on top of that, I've been been around a lot of old people for a very, very long time. I have a really ancient behind family. So I grew up in the South. So, but yeah, so I agree. So we all agree that cheating is definitely, it's never really justified, because people say that. They'll say that. They're like, oh, you made me cheat. That right there is wild to me. No one can make you do anything. If you cheat because it's already there in the first place, that seed to grow into cheating was already there. You don't, I mean, how many times have you been on the road and you're driving, someone get in front of you, they slow down, you get all mad, you're like, oh, I can kill them. Do you kill them? No, because you have restraint. So how come when you got mad at me, you go out and cheat because you didn't have restraint? Oh, you make me cheat. Well, that's crazy, because I don't want myself to be embarrassed. I don't want you to feel whatever. And now I make you cheat. Well, so can I make you not cheat? Can I make you actually do better and do those things I asked you not to do? Do I have the power for that? If I can make you cheat, I should be able to make you be loyal, right? I should be able to make you be respectful. So the math ain't mathing. So that's my whole thing.
39. Nice. Yeah, I think if you love someone, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to see them hurt. You don't want to see them in pain. So,
Yep.
and there's a thing of self-love. Like if you don't love yourself, then it's easy for you to go hurt others, I feel like. So
It's
people that
exactly.
cheat,
It is.
they're hurt. They're
It
hurt
is.
and they don't love themselves and
Yep.
they are needing healing inside themselves. They're broken inside. There's something
Yeah.
there that is missing.
And some people have a thing when they say, "Oh, I need to heal," and I'm like, "You need to heal yourself inside somebody else." That's
No,
that's an interesting form of healing. Like that doesn't work. People say, "Oh, sleep with somebody to get over somebody else." That never works. As
no.
and as somebody who's been in these streets back in my day, I can tell you right now that does not work.
We ain't talk
all
about
you
these
do,
streets.
all you do is rack up more issues. It does not work. Using somebody else as a catapult yourself to feeling better. Then this is my whole philosophy. If a person can make me happy, like if my happiness is predicated on having a person, then that person also can dictate my emotions. So if my happiness, my feeling of self-worth is all predicated on what a person outside of me is saying,
Oh, thank you,
then I
Marilyn.
simply can't I would never be a complete person, because people come and go.
Thank you.
They literally come and go. And if you can't have that internal love, that self-respect, and knowing what you will and will not tolerate, then you're gonna be manipulated like chess pieces your whole life.
Hmm.
I taught you that a long time ago, man. I told you, I said, even like with or without me, you should be able to be Liz. You shouldn't
Yeah.
need me to power you up. We should, so I should be a whole person. You should be a whole person together. We should be even stronger force. But it shouldn't be like, oh, Liz is a meek little person. She need me to talk for her. No. That's why I believe before you even get into a relationship, especially a long-term one, you have to do some serious like construction, self-construction.
Oh
Because if
yeah,
you don't do that,
I used to frustrate Q all the time because
oh,
I
thank you,
came from the
Marilyn.
background, Maryland 39, that's a blessing by the way. Um yeah, I was just very like, what do I do? And I just was
Yeah,
so used to
yeah.
people telling me what to do that it frustrated him. Like, you should already know what to do. Like, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and exactly, and like it was so unusual. Like down south, that we're very old fashioned, very old custom down there, right? And so, have you ever been accused of something that you haven't even thought about? This, oh yeah, multiple times, multiple times. There's an old adage that says you keep on dancing with the devil, he don't follow you home. So if you keep on accusing somebody of something, eventually he's gonna do it. If you what Akeisha Cole said, she said, I might as well had cheated on you as much as you could accuse me
Hmm.
of cheating. And that's what it is. Like, so sometimes you get accused of something because the person is insecure. Like Liz mentioned earlier, when you're insecure, you will see problems where there aren't any. A girl can say, "Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Quentin?" I can be like, "Oh, how you doing?" And then me like, "Oh, so you fuck? Oh, sorry, you messing with her?" And be like, "No, I'm not. I'm just saying hello." She saying hello to me. So that happens a lot, Derek. That happens a lot when a person's insecure. They will always see problems where it isn't. It happens, and that's why you have to person correctly. And I'll be. You can answer that problem, Liz. I'll be right back.
I remember you had a dream one time that I cheated, and I never cheated on you.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
every
for sure.
day he'd be like, "You cheated in my dream." I'm like, "But I didn't cheat. That was your dream." Like, but he kept talking about it like every day. You cheated on me. Like it was a dream. It never really happened, and that really irritated my soul. Like, why am I being accused of something I've never done? Like my dream was in black and white, so it means it did it. I'm like, no, I have a baby in my arms. I'm not cheating. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, what is this? I might as
Yeah.
well cheated, like Keisha Cole
Yep.
said.
Yep. And what I said, because when I got with you, I was like, but 21. So
Yeah, he was
for, for,
young.
for me, so for me, I will always like, yeah, if I have inkling, because I have really good intuition, right? So sometimes, and
Thank
that's when
you.
trauma comes into it, right? So I've been cheated on before, and then I was telling Marilyn earlier, when you get cheated on, that trust, that mistrust stays with you. And because I'm not one of those men that be hiding in the back in the bushes while you out living your life, trying to make sure you ain't cheating. I give a lot of leeway, a lot of leeway. I'm not following you, I'm not tracking you. So if I still keep getting these feelings, or if your behaviors change, now I'm like, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? And again, because a lot of times, and this used to be you all the time back in the day, is that you never could actually say how you feel at all.
It's true. It's true. I could
And so
never
for
say.
me, it leaves me trying to
It's
figure out a
true.
Rubik's Cube that is this woman. I'm turning all the sides trying to figure it out. And eventually, if you let me draw my own conclusion, baby, I'm Picasso. I'll draw that mother. I will draw a conclusion if you let me do it. I prefer you to tell me what's going on. 'Cause if I'm like, okay, she acting this way, she acting this way, she cheating. I will draw that line there. I will draw that line. So that's why that's why communication is key. Like, and comprehension
Yeah,
is key. And that's why you're so good at it now. Like, you can tell me
I
exactly how you
am.
feel. Like, you would definitely lay the smack down, like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. And I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. It makes sense.
That's why
So
I talk about it so much because I've learned. I've been
thank you,
through it.
Derek.
I knew. Thank you. I appreciate it, Derek. I been there. I've shut down. I haven't communicated. I kept to myself. I It caused depression and anxiety and insecurities and all of that stuff. Because I mean, after I had my son, I gained a lot of weight and I had
Yeah.
mobility issues with the C-section because
Uh,
I didn't feel beautiful anymore. I felt like, oh, maybe he's not attracted to me anymore. But he never mentioned anything about my weight
oh, I
the whole
remember that. Oh
marriage.
my God. I remember that era of your life. Ooh, we. That was
I
that
was
was
so
a that was a time. That was a time. So we can segue into that too. Let me add that to the prompt. So unhealed trauma. Does unhealed trauma cause issues in relationships going forward, in your opinion?
yes, yes,
And how
100%.
so?
Unhealed trauma, like you said, the insecurities. Um, sorry,
No, you fine. Go ahead. Go take your time.
it's it's I wish I was healed before I met you, and I wasn't. You know, I'm an SA survivor. Um, I've had a family to dismiss my trauma, told me it was a dream. So going into a relationship, um, it's I wasn't healed from that, and I don't know. Sorry,
No,
it's
you
not
fine.
easy to talk about, but
I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll come out. I'm more healed from that anyway. I talk about that.
I've been better
Also,
about talking about it. But
yeah. Also, same thing. Also, SA survivor on both sides of the spectrum, multiple times as a child and a young adult. So Definitely understand that. It definitely does do something to you. Like me, it is funny. It had two different effects on both of us. For me, when it came down to intimacy, it was a hard rejection. I'm very cold. Like me showing affection was extremely difficult because I
Yeah.
had to burn that part out of me because people would use like my how I was as a kid as being all joyful and happy, and they were like, "Oh, you must want something to happen to you," and then they would do what they do, and then I had to live through that whole thing, and so
Yeah.
you wasn't healed, and I wasn't healed, so I had a hard time showing affection. You had a hard time. You had a hard time like being a person. I was like I had to like puppet you around. I'm like, oh, what do you want to do? It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to do. I'm like, you're like, what do you
Yeah.
want to do? And you were like, no, it's whatever. I don't care. I'm like, Liz, what do you want to do? Please, like, let me know what's going on. Like, what do you think about
And
that?
I
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
and I thought that's how I had to be because my whole life I was told what to do or how to be or um how to behave or whatever. So I just thought whatever he wanted was the right thing. I didn't know me having my own opinions and um all that really mattered. I didn't think it mattered.
Oh, okay. So my name is Quentin Derrick. I go by Q, but my name is Quentin. Yeah, it's a
My
pleasure to meet
ex
you.
and I still are grandchildren are together. Oh, mother.
Yeah, my ex and I are still raising our children together. My own mother is involved. That's good. Like that's another thing too. People believe that just because you break up with someone, they have to remain on the fringes of your life. They don't. Not all breakups are like tumultuous. Sometimes it can be amicable. Me and Liz had an amicable breakup.
Yeah.
I divorced. We went out there. She went throwing bricks through my car, and I wasn't like
No.
flicking her off as I drove away. We do good. Jordan is a very well balanced kid, a very expensive, well balanced kid. Cause that child, I know he has expensive taste, my lord. Um, but the fact of the matter is, like you can be on good terms with your ex. You get that's what
Yeah.
maturity is. Maturity is realizing that everybody you ain't for everybody, everybody ain't for you. That's all it is. I can't
Yeah.
tell people's like, oh, everybody want this. No, we don't. I don't want it. I'm everybody. I don't want it. Not everybody want you. You should be okay with that. Being an adult is saying realize that there's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
And that's the mature, and that's why when you date someone, it can't just be about arbitrary stuff. Like now, money is important. No one wants to break. They can date anybody broke. Men don't want a broke woman. Woman don't want a broke man. The broke man. None of us want anybody who's broke or spiritually broke. Broke. It's not just financial broke. I don't want anybody that's spiritually broken either. I want to make sure that when I get with someone, that person is ready to receive me as I'm ready to receive them. I want somebody
Yeah.
who's ambitious, who got something going on with themselves. And when I mean by ambition, I'm not simply just talking about, oh, let me just one day I want to write a book. Have you started your manuscript? Have you started? No, I haven't started. That's not really ambitious. That's a dream. A dream. So my whole thing is a dream without a dream. Sorry, ambition without a plan. It's just a dream. It's just a dream to me. You have to put it in motion. That's
The
why. That's
baby's
my.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's over here. He's moving the camera all around. He's all crazy. Let me see.
Sorry.
Queen said exactly. It can definitely be a healthy separation, 100%. Because
Yeah, I
like they
can.
said earlier, as you grow, you change, and sometimes you realize that hey, we're trending in different directions. I don't want to do this anymore, and I don't want to withhold your light, and I don't want you to withhold mine. So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's end while we still on good terms, and keep it moving. And that's how it is. And Derek says, is it maturity or just ain't got time for the jump? No, it's maturity.
It's maturity.
The reason why I said it because not having time for jumping don't mean jumping won't find you. None of us ain't got time for jumping, but jumping will find you. If a person want to mess your life up, they're gonna mess your life up. If they know you work, they can pull up. Maturity is both party agreeing that separation is the best part of things. That's why me and Liz, despite not being together for what how many years now? 6? I
5.
think
Is it
5 years. Oh,
6?
5 ago. So five. Yeah. So
Yeah.
5 years.
Almost
It's been
6.
5 years, and I
A
don't pop up at
single
her
that
job. She
long?
don't pop up at mine. Like we don't have any issue. She knows my fiance. Back when she was dating way back, I met one of her boyfriends. We're good like that.
Had
That's what
one
maturity
boyfriend
is.
in six,
You know, I said
five
one.
years.
So
It
my thing is,
lasted 6 months. It didn't last long. It was whatever.
and that's why I say so. That's why it's maturity. It's not really big. I ain't got time for drama. And when you're mature, drama's not even part of the. It's not part of the recipe. Drama is only part of the recipe when you have two immature people or one immature person and one mature person trying to understand one another and failing at it. So that's my whole take on that. And then so now moving on to that second prompt. Do you think social media has ruined personal growth?
I do. I do think it has
How
personal
so?
growth.
What do you think? Calm down. It's time for you to go
I
to sleep.
think
You're
I
tired.
think people are more
Nah.
glued to the phones and interacting with people on the phone versus actually like interacting with people out in the
Yeah,
real world almost like it's almost easier for people.
for sure.
So as far as like relationships, I think it shows so many options out there, right? We have all these dating apps, we have all this social media, and it feels like people are maybe always looking for the next best thing, you
Good
know.
queen.
Yes,
W
social
queen for
media has
sure.
made it people out of touch with reality. Yes.
W queen for sure.
W Queen. Yes. W Queen. Queen. Sorry. I
This
didn't
time,
get to do my intro to Queen. She's like, oh.
but, but you was on a roll. What you were saying?
Um, yeah, but I do feel there's the laughing faces. Um, but yeah, I just feel like people are just scrolling and they're looking at all these different things. And then also we have all these different
Yes,
things
sir.
about dating on social media. So now they're portraying what dating is like out there. So all guys think women are this way and all women think all guys are this way, but it's not true.
Yeah,
Everyone's different, everyone's unique. So now guys are afraid to date because they think that every woman just wants their wallet and girls don't want to date because guys just want one thing, which what I'm seeing out here in besides social media, it's true. It's just like people, it's like a hookup culture right now. So it's crazy.
yep. Derek,
Oh,
I let Derek, I for definitely. Yeah, we're definitely pretty younger than you. Above, I'm gonna tell you something that you already know. My mom said this all the time. She says, and this ain't for you, so please don't take offense. I'm just the analogy we always say. We say young fools make old fools, and the reason why I say back in my when I was growing up, I had people telling me like they'll be like, oh, you don't understand because I'm older than you. And then when I comb through their life and looked at their experiences, they never did anything. They never did anything. Like my parents, for instance, I've had more life experiences than my parents ever have, despite them being older than me. They're still in the exact same city they were born, and doing the same thing they always done. And I've been everywhere, met so many different people. Been married, been divorced, got the postcard, did this, did that, went to school, went to grad school, all this crazy stuff. So like when 60, like I can tell that you had a life there. I can tell you had a life. Cause your questions let me know that you've been through something. When I talk to older people, because I actually counsel older people, it's like so there's 60 years of full life and living, and there's 60 years of just existing. And those things are different. To live something and then to exist something, that be they
mhm.
that's a whole thing. That's surviving something and then thriving in something. They're all different. Some people survive life. Some people live life, and some people thrive in life. And those things are different. Like when people those people in the ghetto in Chicago or wherever the case may be, and they're every day they have to dodge fighting, dodge shooting, horrible behind schools, horrible behind like nutrition. That's survival. Then you have the people who have the ups and downs, but they somehow make end meet. They get there. They have a good little whatever. That those people who are living. And then you have people who are thriving with life. They have mastered themselves. They don't like you how you are right now. You don't have time for the foolishness. They master themselves. They have hard barriers. They don't got a little bit of change on their belt. They can travel a little bit here and there. They're purposeful. They allow certain people in their lives. They don't play any games. Those barriers are set. Either you with me or you for me, and nothing, and there's nothing in between. Those people who thrive. But I'm glad that you. My thing is, I'm glad you in here. I'm glad. I love. I think one of the biggest thing we're missing is for that older generation to speak to people in my generation, and people in my generation speak to people who under us. Instead, there's like hard walls. You have older people saying, "Oh, y'all don't understand anything," and then you have my generation, the millennials, the older millennials, saying, "Oh, these you guys don't understand us, and you young kids don't understand anything." And the young kids are like, "Y'all too old, y'all out of touch." So it's so much like this and that, and no one's talking to each other and trying to figure out what can we share through the generations that help us make it. Because that's how we all survive, especially as black folks. We black people survived in this country when it was really, really bad for us in this country through simple from passing down generation, passing down knowledge to how to survive in this world, how to make it through, how to thrive eventually. That's how it is. And that's why I love conversation. That's why I do YouTube. I don't get paid. I make more than enough money to never have to do YouTube ever. But the fact of the matter is I do it because I want to share my experiences I've been through at a young age. When my dad left the house at when I was 9 years old and I had to take care of 4 kids that were not my own. And so that's a story for a different day. But yeah, it definitely takes a lot within these almost 40 years. I've seen it all from losing friends. I'm a military guy, losing friends in war, to having guns put to my head, to being sexually assaulted, to drowning, to almost dying, to being all kind of stuff. Just crazy stuff. Oh, Derek, I didn't say you
Okay.
black. I say when I say us, I use the universal us and universal you. I don't know if you're black or not.
He says he is black. He is black.
Oh,
He's
he is.
saying, yeah.
It,
He goes,
it,
I know I'm black.
it,
I'm I'm
I
not.
just
That
want the
sounds
universal.
funny me saying that. I'm not saying I'm black. Like
Derek, I'm gonna tell you
I
right now. You
I almost
said
said something else, but
Derek said I'm
Queen, I
not.
won't say it.
Derek said I'm not even interested in a relationship. However, a companion. Now, Derek, you if this marriage of mine now don't work, if that don't work, let me tell you, there will never be a Miss Women. The only women you will see is that one on that camera who I'm not married to. And if I divorce this other one, it will never be another one. Not from me. I'll be done. I'm
Wait, did y'all get married?
no shit. No, no. We get
Oh,
married. It's a secret. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you offline.
it's a
But
secret.
yeah, it's a secret. You know how I vet for marriage. Marriage with me ain't easy. I put you through a long processing fee. Like not
Yeah, I
everybody can get
know.
American Express card. Not everybody can get married to me because I have a lot to freaking lose. Uh, but the fact of the matter about her, like yeah, I'm never getting married again. That's never happening. And like if this don't work out, I'm done. I've been fruitful. I multiply. I have 3 sons. What more do the God need from me? I just spread the good news.
Let's see what read what Queen wrote.
Queen said they half step when it comes to dating nowadays. Don't put as much effort in dating as people used to do back in the. Well, that's true, Queen. Queen, that's actually very true. And I think the reason why that is, Liz hit the nail on the head. She said social media. So a lot of time back in the days, how did you find out if relationships are good or bad or otherwise? You've seen it. Yeah, you talk to your friend, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, whatever. Like, oh, what's up, homie? Like, what's going on? Oh, I got this girl. She's amazing. Talk to your female friends. Oh, this guy's amazing. And it's word of mouth. You saw it and word of mouth. Now you get online and they'll have like story time. Let me tell you about that time. I beat up a guy and stole $10,000 from his wallet. Or let me tell you about the time I cheated on 2 girls and one of them was her sister. Like it's just like random stuff, and you just sit here like, do I even want to go outside? I don't even want to go outside. You get on dating apps, or you go on dating apps, and you'll say what you want. I want a relationship, and this and that, and you'll get with a person, and like Liz can tell you this because her and I talked many times. They will waste your time. They either ghost you. You go on the date, the second date, oh, I had a good time. I'll hit you back up. I'll text you or whatever, and then just no, it's crickets, crickets,
Or
and you're like,
I had a conversation with one guy, and the text it was going good. I finally like got the number off the app, and he his question was on a scale from 1 to 10, how freaky are you? And I said, I don't think we're
yep.
looking for the same thing. I wish you the best of luck on what you're looking for in your journey. That's
because
what I
right
said. He
now
said, "Oh, okay."
they bastardize it. Now it's all about the draws. That's it. Even that, like even I'm gonna say Smex. Even Smex is so watered down now because there's no love, there's no passion there. There's no. It's just emotion nowadays. It's just emotion. No one wants to actually put in that work. You remember when you have a connection with somebody and they get to Smex, it can be great. It's all
Hey,
right. It can, if
yeah,
you don't have a connection,
that's
huh? What's up?
no. I was saying, Derek said he lost a girlfriend because she listened to a single friend.
I'm, I'm, t- I'm gonna say this old thing we always say: single people keep people single all the time, all the time. Because and for some reason, and women, y'all can beat me up in the chat. Y'all can beat me up once y'all if y'all play the live. But for some reason, females, instead of going to that friend that is in a committed relationship that has been working, they go to they homegirl Keisha,
Oh,
who can't keep a man. You somebody get hit in the head. Keisha can't keep a man. Keisha, girl, tell me about my man. Girl, if I
the
would
baby's
not
on our
take,
side. No,
they be like, I won't take that from no man. Girl, you won't take anything from a man because you ain't got one. What you talking about? It's kind of like Martin when they tell me you ain't got no job. It's like you ain't got no man, Keisha. You can't keep a man. You keep a baby, but you can't keep a man. Like it doesn't make any sense. I won't go to a dentist about heart issues. I won't go. I won't go. I won't go to a glove shop for some shoes. So why are you going to a single woman for
yeah,
damn advice?
I agree with that. I agree with that. And I've learned through even our marriage. Not everyone wants to see you win.
No,
Misery loves company, and
100%.
a lot of even some people that are married give you bad advice, but they're still married. But then you're the one separated,
That's why you
but they're
want to.
still
That's why you want
married.
to. Yeah. That's why you need a functional marriage.
Yes,
Functional, not
functional
dysfunctional. If I can see the cracks in your marriage without even really have to talk to you that much,
because they don't
nah,
want.
I'm good. I'm good. We'll say Queen,
Oh,
Queen,
that's
Queen.
true.
Round of applause for Queen because that's what I'm saying. People love going to the echo chambers to prove that they're right. You could get proved right and still be wrong as hell because you have yes people in your corner literally telling you the wrong advice. A lot of us have people in our lives telling us the wrong damn advice because, like Leah said, they don't want to see you win or they want you to themselves. Because when you get in a committed relationship, boundaries come up, and now that person can't. Now Leah's the party girl can't be a party girl no more because she got a man at home. Someone got a man at home. Get so thing is she got a man at home, so now she can't go out to the club. And now you mad. Oh my god, I can't stand her. Now you break it up. Now she's single again. Now she back on the prowl. Now y'all you can have your fun. But then when you get a man, she can't tell you about your man. It's not reciprocal. Now I can't. Now I gotta be quiet. Oh, your man's trash, girl. Don't worry about my man. You don't have one. I did, but you told me he was trash. Like yeah, and so I tell people, common like Homeboy says, use your common sense. Like R. Kelly said, use use your common sense. It's very important. You gotta use your common sense. If you go to a person that don't got what you want, then don't listen to them. Okay, if that's the case, I can sell you oceanfront property in Idaho.
That's true. That's true,
Queen said
Queen.
no. Damn, Queen said nope. Once they got a man, you no longer exist to them. Derek
Damn.
said, I'll say that my marriage dissolved during the pandemic. Oh man, that was really hard on a lot of people. Because we were at home together all the time. It was Derek. You should. I should call. I should have gave you the link. You can come up here too. But there's a reason why they say, give me time to miss you. Space. Giving your partner space allows for y'all to recoup. Because being in a relationship, especially for someone like me, is so difficult. I don't like people all up on me. I don't. I don't do not be all up on me like that. Move around somewhere.
That
I like. I'll tell you I love you, but I'm more of an action type verb guy. Love to me is an action. So I'm showing you that I love you. And some people want me to say it all the time and be like floating around with rainbows over there and like, oh, I love you so much. That's not that's never gonna be Quentin Wimberly. Never
Yep.
gonna be that. That's why I tell people ahead of time, I love deep, but you're not gonna necessarily you can tell how much I love you by my willingness to die for you, my willingness to work my ass off for you, my willingness to put myself in an uncompromising position for you. I don't want to go out, but you want to go out, I'll go with you. I don't want to watch this boring ass movie, but I do it for you. That's kind of what it is. But anyways, Queen said exactly. You definitely need space for a relationship. Yeah, you got to. You
You
need that
do.
space.
You do.
Don't be in front of me all the time.
So that's something that I worked out on after the
What's wrong?
divorce. I worked on knowing myself, being comfortable with myself, being able to go out and do things by myself, whether it's going to a restaurant, going to Dave and Buster's, playing games. I wanted to be able to be okay with being happy with who I was. Because I think when I got married, I didn't fully know who Liz was,
No,
if that
no.
makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
You definitely grown a lot. Like I wish people could see just how much you grown as a person. You grown
thank
as a
you.
person. Like really. Like
I did a
I'm
lot
really
of work.
happy. People always ask me all the time, like, oh my God, like, do you regret this or regret that? Or I said, no, I don't regret how things ended because it made you this person. This is the person I saw when I met you all those years back, way back in
Yeah.
2010, 2011, something like that. When I met you, that's what I foresaw this version of you, this strong person. Like me, I'm a strong behind man. Everyone knows that. I'm not a strong man where I don't have to beat my chest. I'm not a strong man. Because to me, if you have to announce something, 9 times out of 10, it probably isn't true. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes down to you, like I knew for a fact that I had the capacity to be a very strong man, to be a great husband, all that good stuff. I didn't I had a hard time finding that where I came from. But once I met someone, it became I started to build this version of me that I am today. And I saw it in you. One
Oh,
thing about me, I have a good eye to see people's true potential. So I saw that version of you, and whenever I would see that light start to open up, and then all of a sudden you'll get around your family, and it'll kind of you'll go back in your shell again. And I'm like, oh brother, like when would she ever break out of the shell? Like I didn't marry a girl, I married a woman. I want somebody who's my equal. What if I die? I don't trust you enough to be able to handle everything like I want you to. Now, this version of you don't mind standing up to herself. You stand up to anybody. Mom, dad doesn't matter. Even
yeah,
me.
100%.
I'm a scary person to stand up to. But you'll be like, Quentin, like, hey, your tone, don't take that tone with me. And I'll be like, oh, okay. And you know me, like
In a
I'm
respectful way. I do it
exactly.
respectfully.
I could become a goddamn demon.
I
I,
know.
I'm a different type of monster. I'll have to put a finger on you, but you'll feel it. You'll feel that pressure. That's why I work myself. And you help me with that. You help me learn how to like regulate how when and where to use my emotions, how to talk to
Mm.
my significant other, how to listen to them, how to read their body language. It was important. It was a growth. Derek said,
Yeah, you've grown a lot too.
Derek said, I
I
put her
put
kids through college rehab and then Granger. Ooh, Jesus Christ. All through.
her. Oh, so
Ooh.
they weren't your kids, they were her kids?
Derek, we gotta talk. If you sub over here, we gotta get you on a panel. I need to talk to you about some stuff because
Wait.
that's one of my things.
No,
I
I,
want to
I
talk
just
about
want to
that.
make sure because Quentin knows me very well. Like when I read stuff, I really read it how it's said. So
No,
is
no,
it,
you don't. That what he said. He said I put her kids. He didn't say our kids. He said her.
yeah, her
So I
kids.
don't think
So
they're
they,
his.
oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm sub.
I,
All
yeah.
right.
We
Deb,
gonna have to get on the panel because I
Stephanie
want to talk
Derek.
about people. There's this prevailing thought, and I don't want to get too much in it. Where they say like, oh, being a stepdad is such a virtuous job. I think it's a thankless job. Honestly, I think people don't
Yeah,
appreciate they don't appreciate stepfathers and what they, especially good stepfathers, who are able to come in and mend that gap where their bio father left. I don't think they get the
yeah,
credit they deserve, and that's why I will stand by this till the day I die. And me, I saw every woman and whoever met me, I'm nowhere near a misogynist at all. I support
oh,
my women when they fucking right. But
yeah,
I'm gonna say this right here: nobody It's
I'm Uncle Daddy.
nobody is freaking, yeah, that's a black term. I'll tell you what that means. Um,
Okay.
nobody appreciates a good man truly.
Oh
No
yeah.
one truly appreciates it. They never do. People always say, "Oh yes, we do. We love a good man." No, you don't, because you don't search for him. You don't search for him. When you get him, you don't appreciate him. Then he goes someplace else, and then you say some things like, "Oh my God, like, well, I can't find a good man." You had one, because a good man is boring. A good man is actually pretty boring. He does his job. I tell people, when like, and when a good man does his job, what a man's supposed to do, you'll have people say, "Well, he just doing what a man's supposed to do." Yeah, but a lot of men ain't doing it. That's why someone has to come out and do it. Like my Father's Day. Father's Day's come around. What happened? You'll have women get in. Happy Father's Day to me. Happy Father's Day to me. I'm mother and father. No, you're just a mother. You're not mother and
Yeah.
father. You're just a mother.
Yeah. I've never
Just,
said that.
just because you
Yeah.
do the things that you think a man is supposed. A man is more than money, first of all. But just because you pay all your kids' bills and all that stuff, it doesn't make it definitely don't make a person a mother. Me, I can raise my kid by myself. I'll never be a mom. That's not my role.
Yeah, I agree.
No matter what, I cook, I clean, I change diapers. Am I a mom? No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
If I stand in the garage, am I a car? That's not how that works. So no, I've never seen a man hop on Mother Day and be like, "Yeah, I do it all on my mom." I never seen it. And I've been trying to get people back in place. Like, hey, you can if your man, if you got a trash behind baby daddy or whatever the case may be, that's that man. Do not put that to everybody. Some men out here take care of their damn kids and take care of other people's kids and mentor other people's kids. So, like, but they don't appreciate it when a man dies and everything he did was revealed. Then people say, "Oh my God, I so miss Terry. He was such a good person." You don't appreciate good men. We don't. We simply don't do that in this world. We don't.
Yeah.
We will
And the
talk shit
men
about
don't appreciate good
bad.
women.
So, no, people appreciate good women because other good women will appreciate will big up other women. No, you rather see other men big up other men on the side because men don't have the same type of community. A girl can get
Yeah,
on here
that's
right
true.
now. A woman can hop on here right now and say how she hate men, and you'll see her subs will go up, everything will go up. Get on that, say you hate women, and watch what happens. You will get
Yeah.
torn to smithereens. Because at the end of the day, we all love women. You know why? Because most men love their mamas. I don't think I know one man. I'm pretty sure there are some. I don't know one man that don't know their mama or their sister, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people have a thing where they hate their daddy because their daddy wasn't there, or they hate their daddy because their mom poisoned them against their father. My own mom did that. My mom, she would say, we had a whole conversation. I said, "Mom, I had a negative energy of my dad because how you painted him." Only for me to actually, and my dad was in the freaking house. But he was always going. He was a truck driver driving all across the country. And I thought he was a bad person. He was abandoning us, but he was driving. She didn't let me know that because she just felt alone. And so she would just say these things. And so I started painting my dad in a bad light. Then I became a father. And I started doing what fathers do. And I realized that to make ends meet, especially in 2026, you ain't always at home. I make good money. I work in oncology. I work in a hospital. It takes a lot of money. When you crest over six figures, they demand a lot from you. So it's sometimes my how I metabolize and show parentage is not how a woman gonna show parentage. Men are nurturers in their own way. Women are nurturers in their own way. And you're right, Liz. Not like good women don't get appreciated as much as they should, but they get appreciated. Period. While they're still alive.
Yeah.
Men don't really get appreciated after they die. Oftentimes, you don't get their
Yeah, it's
flowers after
sad.
they die because what we provide a lot of the times you can't see it. That protection, I'm a protector naturally, but until somebody come into this house, I don't activate that. I'm a provider. I've almost always paid anywhere from 80 to 100% of the bills. Period. Always. And that became like, oh, you're supposed to do that. Really? I'm supposed to do that? Why? Because a lot of that men who don't do it. I do it because that's my philosophy on what a man should be. I should make my wife life easy, but my wife also has duties too. There are women There are men who leave good women, but it's more rare. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a story that just happened. I'm gonna send it to you. I think I found it and send it to you. A lady said, and I asked girls at work about this too. She said, I had a good man. He took care of me. He was amazing. He was loving. But I realized after 7 years, that's not what I want. I want to pursue my dream. So I left this man. I broke up our home because I want to pursue my own dreams. That doesn't happen on the. It's extremely rare on the male side. Very few men will say, I'm gonna break up an entire marriage if I'm happy or we're doing my part just to pursue my dreams. A cheating
That's
man,
crazy.
a cheating man is a cheating man right out the gate. You can see that. People have rose-colored glass. You can see it. He was never committed to you. And I can teach people the signs on how to see it. But a man who's been in a marriage for a long time very rarely walks away from that marriage. I think, if I'm not mistaken, between 75 and 80% of marriages are initiated for divorce by a woman. I'm not saying she can't ask for a divorce, but a woman leaving a good man, but then 10 years down the line say I want a good man, doesn't make any sense. It's like if I leave a good job for a job that I think I might possibly hopefully get, it's kind of crazy. It's a crazy thing, but it happens all the time. And why? Social media. I say all that to say social media tell people they can have more. Your
Yeah.
good man enough, you have a better man. Your man 6 feet, but you can get 6'4".
He's heathen.
Yeah.
He's heathen.
Your man is your man makes 150,000, but you can get a man who makes 200,000. It's like you never
Yeah.
satiate, you never satisfy, and therefore it falls flat. It
Yeah.
falls flat, and that's what social media has done to the world. It made people see how other people live in their lives and say, "Why can't I do the same thing?" You see Liz grabbing that bucket of popcorn. But anyways, let me see. Derek says both of my parents were home, but they didn't have the great relationship until later in life. I didn't realize his sacrifice. My coach and my teammates were my new friends. That's what happens too a lot of times. I mean, up here, let's see what else I missed. Oh, so in Georgia, Derek, Uncle Daddy for us down down south for us, Uncle Daddy is when your mama had that special friend that come over, and every time you ask her who that is, oh mama, who that is? That's your uncle. He's like an uncle to y'all, even though that's her man. That's what we call Uncle Daddy down south. I don't know what is Uncle Daddy to you.
Oh.
No, you about to go to sleep. I'm almost done with the live. I'm almost done. You about to go to sleep. Yeah, you about to go to sleep.
And that's what Jordan was like. Oh, what when he was sick. He's like, I'll stay with you this weekend.
He a lot. Yeah,
His
he's
little
a
brother.
lot. He's a lot. He about to start daycare soon too. He about to start daycare.
Yeah,
So he about to have
but
him
he didn't want
going.
to get the baby sick. He didn't want to get the
Yeah.
baby sick.
But what's it? Same.
Same here in
Oh, see,
Milwaukee.
it's exactly. Except from Milwaukee. That's what Uncle Daddy is.
Now, I'm also glad Derek came over here because we were having a discussion on my live. And he
Oh,
was so cool because I had questions about his date. I wasn't trying to pry or say he did anything wrong. I was just curious about everything because I'm trying to date.
oh, okay.
I'm
That makes
I'm
sense.
trying to figure I haven't even made it to a date yet. I haven't
All
been
right.
on a date over a year. So I don't know. I
All
haven't
right.
dated,
So,
so I don't know.
what's the questions? What is the thing that you think? What's the question?
Like he was saying the woman was on the phone the whole time, but I'm like, what made the woman like on the phone and like was there like lack of communication? Was there like lack of interest? Like I don't yeah, I was just curious. That's
So I
all.
will
And then he
ask.
was just very cool. He was
So
just
I will
very
ask
cool
a
about it.
question. Do you have a different perspective of me now?
No, not a different perspective of you. I just was curious of how it went and what it was. I don't know if that makes sense. Even I don't think a different perspective.
So there, I have a question for you. At what part of the date did she pick up the phone? Did it start off that way, or did she pick it up eventually? I'm curious.
Yeah, just Because I feel like people are naturally stuck to their phones. Like they want to check. They have an
That's why.
urge
That's
to
why. That's
just
why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking him. In the
in the car.
So when you picked her
Okay.
up, so she got on her phone, and while you when you picked her up, and she stayed on the phone the entire time, even when you went into the restaurant or whatever the case may be. Is that what happened? I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking this question in a minute.
Okay.
My camera's picking up the motion.
Emotion. Oh, look at
Is he asleep?
him.
Oh no, he's not.
Oh, not yet. No, he not. No, but he's so cute.
I'm gonna say. So I guess I'll tell you right now because I'm waiting for him to respond. So if you pick up a person or you with a person, they know for a fact you're going out on a date
Okay.
and in the restaurant at the table. So what probably happened is honestly she probably was not interested like totally and completely. Let me tell you why. Because what I learned in my many years of dating women, and trust me, I Liz Liz know that I've been around town a couple of times and down the street. So I had enough. I'm well with my power. I talk to women all the time. Yeah, they can vouch me in that regard. It when a woman is truly interested in you, nothing takes her attention away. It doesn't. She will orient her body towards you. She will lean in close to you. The pitch of her voice goes up. A lot of things shows that a woman is actually interested in you. But if that woman, maybe let's say, maybe, I'm not saying this happened, but let's say y'all exchanging pictures, all that good stuff, and the picture or the image of you in her mind did not match what she's seen, or if she was if y'all was talking and the vibe was awkward, because that happens too. Some people have social anxiety or whatever. If the vibe was awkward, that phone is a place of comfort. So she could have been like, I don't know how to actually date this man or whatever the case. Did I literally take time off the internet and social media for a few days? Now is that and that's good. That's good. But nowadays, people. I'm so
Oh,
called. What's that? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it.
what was she like the same age as you, older or younger than you? I was just wondering. Or was she like roughly around the same age, or was she younger? Because I don't know.
Well, now older people
Just
on social media
curious.
just as much. I follow a lady
That's
who's like,
true.
I follow a lady. I go to her live sometimes, and she's like 1,327 years old. Like she's old.
Damn.
She look like she was in
Close to the
Moses'
same age.
classroom.
Oh, okay,
So
close to the same age, and
yeah,
still like,
yeah, that happens. It happens. Now, social media is
oh wow,
pervasive. Social media has
wow.
affected everything nowadays. So it's not even an age thing anymore. Anybody be on social media. Like one thing about me, you already know when like if we're having a date or something, I'm not on my phone. My phone's not going to be on it. The only time my phone might be anywhere near me is if I am like at work. My work, which I try my best not to do nowadays, but my phone might be on because at work, because I'm always technically on the clock because of work.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, I'm not. No, we gonna have a conversation like straight up. I want to talk to us like you and I want to figure out what's going on. But if date one, she's already distracted. She wasn't really, truly interested. Like that. No, not really.
Oh. Well,
Not true.
next,
Exactly. Not really.
next.
No, because I had situations like that too, where it was kind of like very dry, and I was like, matter of fact, right after like when the whole divorce thing was going down, and you kind of you moved out or whatever the case may be. I tried to date someone. I took her to Marietta's up the street. I never been so bored in my life. I was trying to ease that. I was trying to rush to that damn date. I was like, okay, so after this, are you going home or like, can you please get in front of me? You were so damn bored. Because that's how it is. Sometimes you're just not interested. Like you'll chat online because you can have online chemistry and then you can have in person chemistry too. Sometimes people their personality shows up online and then in person it's kind of like you know a sour patch kid. But you're saying later like you had an
Time
epiphany.
is uh he said that time is valuable. Yes, you can't get time back. Time is something you cannot get back.
Ever.
Once it's gone, it is gone. So that is
Yep.
true. Your time is valuable. That's why I don't want to waste people's time on this dating stuff. Like,
Yep.
if I ask these questions and just off of based off these questions, I'm not even gonna waste my time to go on a date with someone. What, for like a free meal or something? No, I could pay for my own meal. I'm not gonna waste your time or my time. I'm looking for a
Yep.
lifelong partner. So I'm not trying to
And
waste anyone's time.
I love that, and I love that about you. And people who try to get those free meals, let me tell you, people are
I
onto
don't
that
do
that
it.
type of people are onto that right now. I've seen so many videos of people's like, I'm gonna get me a free meal, and the dude just paid his tab and walked the hell out. Now you
Yeah, I'm
doing
not doing
this.
that.
Now you doing this. You're looking crazy.
No.
One thing you would never catch Quentin doing, forget my wallet. You ain't finna stick me no damn bill.
I
I can pay my own way.
I had a guy laugh at me because online dating. I was like, "Well, let's meet at the mall and have a smoothie." He laughed. He's like, "What, are you gonna go shopping?" I'm like, "No, I just want to meet you in a public place." I didn't want him to take me to to go to a restaurant, spend a bunch of money, and just to find we didn't have a connection. So I
Yeah,
said, "Well, let's go somewhere and have a smoothie or have coffee, and then if we like each other, then we could go on a date, like a dinner date or something, or go bowling or do something fun." And I was like,
yeah.
"Wow,
And that's called maturity, and it's called being considerate. You be
yeah."
considerate of somebody's time. You be considerate of someone's whatever. Like that they took time to get ready to do all this stuff to see you. The least you can do is make it a pleasant time.
I had a guy meet me for a Cinnabon, and we're talking, and I said, "Oh yeah, I'm Middle Eastern, this and that." And his question to me was, "How long do I have to wait for sex?" And I said,
Wow.
"This this is
You
done."
can go
Like,
your own way. Go your own way.
said, "And we're done." Like, really, just that bold? Like, these are the. I mean, I don't even know why I even want to try to date. These are the conversations that they. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
people be crazy. Crazy.
And I won't meet. They want to go to a park. Oh, meet me at a park. I don't know you. I'm not meeting you at a park.
Because you don't want to get
Like,
snatched up and put in a van. Be trafficked.
no.
I'm a DJ and an event planner in my spare time. I didn't want to get my exact. Okay, that makes sense. Cause yeah, exactly. That makes a lot of sense. That's actually really smart. Cause think about it, what the last thing you want is for somebody to pop up in your place of peace. You eat your little panini pasta, and they walk up like, Derek, is that you? Hey, Derek. You're like, God, hey, I thought I tried to get rid of that roach. Like, nah, like, nah, I got time for that. I would take you 30 miles outside the city. You ain't gonna get
Yeah.
we're not in this place. Very few women have came in this place. Very few. It's on a select few, and I can name them who have been up in here. The one who's
Mm.
been here the longest is actually that one right on screen, followed by the one that's at work. And then after that, a couple more, but there's only three more. So that's it. You ain't finna be coming up in
You
here.
don't even be telling on yourself like that.
No, I already. Oh, Evelyn already know this. She know between you and her. That was she know between you and her. That was a little bit. That was a little bit of a. That was a little bit of a small buffer period. I had to recalibrate my senses.
I was I was not innocent my damn self. I had my fun. I ain't gonna
I know you have
lie.
to, you have to recalibrate your senses a little bit. See if
I
you
had my
still
fun. I had
see
my
if you
fun.
still got it. You gotta see if you still
Oh,
got it.
I still got it.
I still got it too.
I still got it.
See if I still got it. See I can still
I still
Barry
got
Bonds get it out of the park.
it.
And then I
Still
said,
got it.
let me go ahead and let me settle back down in my little nest right now. So just
Yeah.
make sure you still got it, because as you get older, you gotta make you don't want to lose no, you don't want to lose no little poop. I won't meet people at my job because I'm a warehouse supervisor. Oh, that kid comes to my job anyways. I'm a associate clinic director at an oncology hospital. They definitely finna come. They don't even be able to get to me. They have to get paid. They got to get through security doors to even come to my office. And one thing I would never do, you ain't coming to my even my lives with my wife for a very long time and never came to my job on military base. Not one time she just stepped foot in there. I don't do that. And that was the closest person in the world to me. And with Evelyn has never been to not a single job that I've worked. I just
I've been
I
outside of it with the car waiting for you one time we had
exactly.
car issues. I've been
Yep.
outside waiting for
Yep.
you.
The one thing about me, I would not like. I keep my work, my personal. I ain't doing none of that. Nope. Because you mess up my bag, someone please call 911. Tell them I just got shot down and Quentin's running me over with my car. I'm running you over. I'm running you over.
Y'all keep me active and awake. I'm at work now. I'm glad we could keep you active and awake.
Yeah, I don't play that.
This is the most chill I've seen a chat. When I go live by myself, I have the craziest
Well, yeah,
chat.
but you go live so
The
much and you're
guys
so
be
popular. Like you're so live. So I haven't been live in 2 months, 3 months.
like if
So
we
I'm
were
not
to
in the
go
algorithm.
online,
You're in the
you're not in the
algorithm.
algorithm. Oh, am I
So
ever? It's crazy. I'm
so
like,
next
I'd
time,
be on my chat like, do you guys? I'm like, do you guys have moms?
next time, go live from your channel. I want to see what's in that chat. I want to see. You know, I love me a good troll. I love me a good troll. I can troll with the best of them. And don't let me find your real
Are you
profile. Your
married?
real.
Daryl was
I
like,
think
are
I'm.
you married?
Oh, I saw someone said something. I forgot. They said something. I forgot what it was. And I was like, please go sit down somewhere.
Oh, something about tortas.
Yeah, like go sit your ass down
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
Like most of you damn trolls, so damn like show your real face, please. Show us how you actually look. You talk a lot of shit about somebody, but yeah, I see your real
Exactly,
face.
Derek.
I always say I keep my personal
That.
pro. Yep, but that's my number one thing. Like, I do not play. I do not play
I was
about that.
I was thinking about having a chat called welcoming all trolls.
That was fun.
That'd
That'll
be
be real
crazy.
fun
They'd be like, what? Welcome in
because
all trolls.
it's always the same stuff. They'll make fun of your weight, your race, or your sexuality. I just flip through lives, they're going through lives, and they'll be like, gay, gay, gay. I'm like, this 2026, that's really not an insult to anybody anymore. Like it's not an
No.
insult. You're gay. Yep, you'll be probably right. Yeah, and how you feel being gay? It's cool, bro. I'm like, is there anything else new? Oh, you're a big guy. Oh, I'm big. Okay, I had no idea. No, didn't realize that at all. Thank you so much. And they're like you're N word. Wow, the N word. I grew up in Georgia. Tell I was born in the '80s in Georgia. I go to Milledgeville, Stone Mountain. You think I haven't been called the N word? That does nothing. Most black people are immune to that shit now. People are like, I'll call you a Nick. Go for it. I don't care. That's not you're not what are you doing to me? I'm still highly educated, still well paid, still have amazing kids, and probably 9 times out of 10 probably look better than you. So why would I care about what you're saying on the side of a screen? You would never see me. And if you did saw me and see me in real life, you can't really see me if you know what I'm saying. Because I probably would knock your lights out. So why are we playing why are we playing games? But there's I done podcasts with friends, and the last one was about laughing at inappropriate times. It was hilarious. Oh man, I'm tell
Oh,
you,
I gotta see that. I gotta
I
see
laughed at
that.
a funeral before. I ain't gonna lie to you. I laughed at a funeral
Oh
because,
no.
and Derek noticed sometimes at black funerals they be doing the absolute freaking most. They go in, Geraldine, Geraldine. And I'm sitting like, girl, I know you're not serious. I know you
Your
ain't serious.
baby asleep. Let me see his little face.
He ain't finna wake up.
No.
He ain't finna wake up.
No, he's asleep. No, I know he's just so cute.
I'm telling you,
He's
I've
asleep.
laughed right at a funeral so loud. I got pinched. And you know what I'm talking about? That pinch inside your arm that mama do? Cause and then one time in church I laughed. You know, so in black church we get a little wild, right? Sometimes people get the spirit start running around. The lady was running around the church and she started jumping up and down. Her wig flew off into the crowd. And so, and
No.
then the little baby, like 6 year old, like, you forgot your wig. And I was on the floor. And my mom said, "What you doing?"
No.
I said, "I'm catching the spirit." Oh, I caught the spirit
You
too.
about to
The spirit of laughter.
mm-mm.
So I will laugh. If it's funny, I'm laugh. And you too, Liz, if you catch the giggles, your ass be laughing and I'll be like, "What are you just like, stop, shut
Oh
up."
my God. At my family's like the Easter events, they do this prayer in Arabic.
Oh, every time.
I
You will run every time y'all catch eyes.
I have I have to go all the way to the back because I'll be like
Hey, yeah, me.
I'm like it'll be going forever and I just try not to laugh. But like, is this gonna end? I don't mean to. I have to go all the way in the back. Mm-mm.
But yeah, this phone was on
There we go.
5%. Derek, it was a pleasure meeting. So have you ever taken to church basement? Oh, 100%. We don't continue this live. My phone's on 5%, about to die right now. But anyways,
Thank
thank
you,
y'all for
Derek.
joining. Liz, thank you always. This time we'll go live on your channel, all right?
Okay.
You have a
All
good
right.
night.
Bye, guys.
All right,
Good
bye-bye.
night. Bye.
Bye.